What do actor Alec Baldwin and Donald Trump have in common? They're the big fish that get off the hook while the small fish are forced to stand trial. First, Donald Trump gets preferential treatment in his classified documents court case. Now, actor Alec Baldwin's involuntary manslaughter case gets dismissed. What do these two cases have to do with each other? Well, it seems the big fish are left off the hook while the small fish co defendants are forced to bear the full weight of prosecution. Now, Walt Nauta, who is one of Trump's co defendants, let's take a look at him. This is Walt Nauta. He's one of Donald Trump's co-defendants in his classified documents court case. He asked for Judge Aileen Cannon, a Trump appointee, by the way, to dismiss his case on the grounds of selective prosecution. The judge denied Nauta's request, but in doing so, she signaled to Donald Trump that just because she denied his co-defendant's request to dismiss his case doesn't mean that she would deny Donald Trump's request to dismiss his case. Even though it's the same case with the same charges under the same judge. Make it make sense. Now, this past March, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter in the movie set shooting, the same one that Baldwin was allowed to walk away from just this past weekend. And if you don't know what Hannah Gutierrez, what that case was about, the director in the case and the co-director in the case, one was shot and killed and the other one was seriously injured. Here's Hannah Gutierrez on trial in March. So get this, Baldwin and Gutierrez-Reed, the movie set armorer, had the same charges presided under by the same district court judge, Mary Marlowe Summer in Santa Fe, New Mexico. The same judge sentenced Gutierrez-Reed to 18 months prison, but she just dismissed the case against Baldwin. Say what now? Now, if nobody is above the law, why are the big fish let off the hook while the small fish are made to stand trial and bear the brunt of all the prosecution? I'm Steffanie Rivers, and you're watching my channel. This is a prime example that selective prosecution does exist. Those with money and prestige get preferential treatment. They get to go home while the regular schmegulars get prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so that when I post new videos, you will be the first to know. The elite will always keep distance between themselves and the regular schmegulars. It's people at the bottom half that keep the people at the top half on top. They need your labor, they need your tax dollars, they need your vote, they need you to make them look good, point blank, period. Gutierrez-Reed's family and her defense team are trying to get her conviction overturned in light of Baldwin's case getting dismissed. A third person, who was assistant director on the movie set, pleaded no contest to the crime and then no contest to negligence. That person got six months probation and a suspended sentence. Now, I doubt that person's sentence will be overturned, because if you plead guilty to a crime and then it's later found that you were not at fault, the fact that you pleaded guilty is going to supersede your innocence. So never plead guilty if you did nothing wrong. We must never forget the director, Helena Hutchins, who was killed, and the director, Joel Souza, who was injured during doing something that they loved and through no fault of their own. So when you look at the state of politics and the state of the justice system, somehow it always turns out that the people who are considered to be prestigious and the people who are considered to have the money for a defense, they're the ones who end up getting away, while other people who are not seen as prestigious or who don't have the visibility or the money that others might have, they end up with the charges. They end up having to go through the process of actually defending themselves. So when people ask you for your vote, when they ask you for your support, just think about, what is it that they like about me? Why do they want my support? What is my support going to get me? What is the reciprocity in all of this? And be sure that when you are asked for your support or your vote, or you are put in a position where your tax dollars, your labor, all of these things are being required in a relationship, in a situation, let's say, that you make sure that you are getting something out of it and that you demand something out of it. Because after all, you shouldn't be the only one putting up your sweat equity and your money and your life on the line, while others don't have to do the same, but they get all the benefit. To find out more about the things that I care about, you can go to the written version of my journal. That's at eurweb.com. Thanks and have a super day.